it's Brittany, and today I am Robin, and I'm super excited because I've always liked Robin way more than Batman. I've always been Team Robin, always. I just think he's so much cooler than Batman. Like, sorry Batman, but it's the truth. So, a couple weeks ago, one of my viewers tweeted me this challenge, and I will say who that awesome viewer was. I screenshotted it so I would remember. At Kurdot, I believe. I think that's how you say it. I am so sorry if I did not pronounce that right, but at Kurdot, I'm pretty sure. So this challenge is called Staring, and it's a creepypasta, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, yes. So it says, have you ever stared at yourself in a mirror for a very long time? It sounds weird, I know, but I'm sure at least half of you reading this will have done this. I mean, if you guys have been with me for years, I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2007, but I don't know when I mentioned this, but I've always had a thing with mirrors. I've always had this thing with people's reflections, my reflection. There's just something so eerie about it if you really think about it. Like, just really think about it. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I get really freaked out when I look at my reflection because I'm always thinking, I've been like this since I was little. I sometimes think to myself, is that really me? Is that really what I look like? Is that a demon in there? Is there some kind of mirror world that I don't know and it's like all opposite back there? And I've stared at myself, my reflection, for a long period of time because I don't know, I'm just weird like that. But this challenge is basically about what I've done before, and I just thought I was the only one who's done it, but like, because I do really weird things, as you guys know, I'm pretty crazy, but I have looked at my reflection numerous times, I mean obviously, but if you actually stand in front of a mirror and really stare at your reflection, it starts to get really scary. It starts to not even look like you. Your reflection, you start thinking, holy crap, is that really me? That doesn't look like me. You start feeling like that's not you looking at your reflection, it's your reflection looking at you. And if you know what I'm trying to say. So the last time that I did this, just staring at myself, because I just like to freak myself out, as you guys know, but this really freaks me out. So knowing that there's a challenge like that, and I've already done it so many times, I'm like, holy crap, I gotta do it on camera. I've done this during the daytime, I've done it during the night, but during the day even, when you know you have a really good view of your reflection, but if you really stare for a few minutes, like a very long time, into your eyes, it just doesn't look like you. And that sounds crazy, but it doesn't. It's like it's somebody else, a totally different human staring back at you. And I remember one time I did this was like a few months ago, and I did this after playing a game in the mirror. I don't know what game it was, I don't remember, but I remember I was staring at myself for a longer period of time. You guys didn't see this on camera because this was just after, because I thought my reflection looked really creepy. And I've mentioned in my games where I have to use a mirror that my reflection freaks me out. I've mentioned that probably in every single game that I've played in front of a mirror because my reflection always doesn't look like me. It almost morphs into somebody else, and that is terrifying to me, absolutely terrifying. My mind has just been crazy and all over the place. And not to get off topic, but I've been watching so many conspiracy videos, like so many, and just my mind is blown and I'm completely freaked out. There's this one about Britney Spears, and it's stuck in my head and I can't stop thinking about it, and it's actually freaking me out because it makes perfect sense. So my mind is just crazy. So I thought, since I'm in a crazy state right now, this is the perfect time to do this challenge, the staring challenge, because I'm just blown away and I'm scared out of my mind, honestly. I just think this makes a really cool video. Like, my mind is just crazy right now. I'm in a crazy state. So anyways, I'm just gonna read some more of this so you guys can see. So it says, if you stand in silence, staring only into your own eyes for long enough, you'll get this feeling. Now, I know exactly what that feeling is. So another thing that I'm actually really excited about this, and that's why I guess I'm kind of crazy as well, is because I thought I was the only person who's like ever done this, like stared at their own reflection and got terrified of their own reflection. Like, I thought I was the only one in the world. And I know exactly what that feeling is that it's mentioning. I know that feeling. And I can't really put it into words, but it's terrifying and your heart sinks. and you start feeling like, holy crap. It's almost like you're in a trance and you're paralyzed and you don't know who that is staring back at you. Oh my God, you guys probably think I'm insane right now, but I know that feeling. I know that feeling. So it says, those that have done it will know what I'm talking about. Yes, what I just said, that's me. Like, I know exactly what this person is talking about. It is hard to give a definition of the feeling. Yes, exactly what I said, as almost everyone has their own way of describing it. Very true, very true. Some will even go as far as calling it an out-of-body experience. That is actually the perfect way to describe it. Yes, I totally agree with that. One thing that everyone seems to agree on, however, is that if done for long enough, staring at yourself in a mirror does not feel right. That is so true. It's pretty much unexplainable, but eventually something deep within your human mind will scream out that something is wrong. Very wrong. Yes, when I have stared at myself in the mirror, it just, I can't really describe it in words, but you just feel like the person in the mirror, your reflection, is almost possessing you in a way, and it's not you. So going back to this Britney Spears conspiracy thing, I mean, I'm not going to get into it right now, but the conspiracy is that she was replaced with a clone. So now I'm starting to think that my reflection is my clone in the mirror world, and they're like a bad clone. They're bad and I'm good. So that's when it starts feeling wrong, very wrong, and scary. It's really scary. Okay, getting back into this. Sorry guys. Different people take different amounts of time to reach what you may like to call the peak of the feeling. But when they do, they almost have to stop staring. It's like every cell in your body is urging you to get away. But what exactly is it that you so desperately need to get away from? Like, that is just so scary. The few people who have gone this far have not come back the same. All of them strongly refuse to report what they saw or experienced. All I can tell you is that what happened to me was extremely disturbing. All you need is a room with a mirror. Obviously, you must be alone and there must be total silence for this to work. So when I've done this before, of course I've been alone and it's been total silence. You'll need to make the room as dark as possible, so I will turn off all the lights, of course. Go as close to the mirror as you can without your image becoming distorted or blurred. Stare into your own eyes and smile. Now, I have done this before. I have actually gone right up to my mirror like this. I'm hoping I'm in focus. Hi Robin, hi. I've gone so close to my mirror where I'm staring into my eyes and I've done a creepy smile. So you guys probably think I'm so messed up, like, girl, why are you doing that? I don't know. My mind is just all over the place with this whole Britney Spears thing and just all this like crazy conspiracy stuff that I've been reading. I don't know, it's just crazy. But why am I so close to the camera? Sorry. So yes, I have gone super close to my mirror, staring into my eyes, and I've done a creepy smile. And when I've done that creepy smile, my reflection reminds myself of a clown, Sweet Tooth, the scariest clown ever. I've mentioned him before. He's from that video game Twisted Metal Black. My brothers used to play it when we were little growing up, and I used to watch them, and Sweet Tooth used to terrify me so much. And I looked like Sweet Tooth in the mirror. That's how scary it is. Anyways, I just can't believe I'm reading something that I already have done, already have known, and I thought I was crazy and weird for doing it, which I probably am, but just knowing that this is like a real thing and other people have done it, or this person has done it, it just, I don't know. So yeah, stare into your eyes and smile. Nothing over the top, but make sure your teeth are showing, and that is exactly what I did when I did that, and I looked like Sweet Tooth. So, whew, this is really creepy. When you get the feeling, you'll know that you're doing the right thing. Continue staring. Yes, girl, I know exactly what that feeling is. Now, this is the hardest part. When you reach the peak and get that undeniable desire to get out of that room and run as far as you can, try to resist it. You will know that you're past the peak when you get that next feeling. This one is very different and will not be like anything you could imagine experiencing in real life. This whole experiment will now seem quite unreal, almost dreamlike, but that means it's working. I guess the only way to describe what you'll feel next is a feeling of unity. Unity between you and the figure staring back at you in the mirror. I just got chills all down my neck, my spine, my arms. That is so scary. It will not seem like you are both the same entity anymore. I cannot say how long it will take you to feel this, maybe 5 minutes or half an hour, but when you think you do, close your eyes. Continue smiling, but keep your eyes closed. It's almost over. When you're ready, open your eyes, and you'll see why you needed to get away. So this part, I have never done the closing your eyes thing and then opening it and then seeing why you were scared in the first place. So that scares me right there. I am actually really nervous to do this, but I'm quite excited because I know, like, I've done this before, part of it, the first half, but oh my god, the ending, if I'm scared I'm gonna see like Bloody Mary in the mirror or Samora Morgan in the mirror just looking at me, like, I feel like I'm gonna see something so scary and it's gonna be my body but not my face, and that terrifies me so much. So I know you're probably saying, well then why are you doing this? Because this is what I do. This is what I do. I love creepy stuff. I love evidence. I love to try these things out because it's what I'm all about. I was born this way. I'm crazy and I love it. I will probably put some creepy music over it, maybe some text, just so you guys know what I'm doing, or I will talk, I don't know, but I will figure it out when I'm over by that mirror and I'm so scared right now. But anyways, I will see you in a couple seconds. I'm so nervous. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, you guys. What happened? Oh, I just hit my lights. So I just did that challenge. Also too, don't mind these streaks that I have on my mirror. It was when I was playing the Queen of Spades and I just really wiped it like kind of fast after, you know, the red lipstick that was on there. So sorry about that, but this is my game mirror, so I don't really like care that much about, well, I mean, I care about it because it's hot pink and I love it so much, but it's just like for games and stuff now. It's not like I get ready in the morning with this mirror, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I love how it's pink. But anyways, I looked like an evil clown when I was staring at myself, and I don't know if I put it in text when I was editing, which I probably did, because I looked like an evil clown. Like, I am so scary. My pupils got so big when I was looking at myself. I was like, oh my god. And then I obviously got those feelings really fast, so then like when I got the first feeling, that's when I would smile, and then when I closed my eyes, I got that next feeling, and then I opened it when I thought it was the right time, like opened my eyes because I didn't know somebody else was going to be there. Do you know what would be like so scary? Oh my god, I can't even talk. I'm like so scared right now. Why am I scared? Why? Because my reflection is freaky as hell. And also too, guys, I did take off my Robin mask, as you can see, because I just didn't want it to be too dark around my eyes, but that would have probably made it even scarier looking at my reflection with a mask on my eyes. I want to know if any of you guys have tried this, or if you've done something similar to it, how you feel about your reflection. And also too, it's not like whenever I look in a mirror, I get scared of my reflection. Like when I get ready every morning, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I put on my makeup, I take off my makeup, I do my hair, like, you know what I mean? Those times when I'm looking at my reflection, I'm not freaked out. That's because I'm getting ready. I'm not really thinking about it. So I don't want you guys thinking whenever I walk by a mirror or something and I look at my reflection and I'm like, ah, like who is that over there? It's not like that. It's just when I really look at myself, I really look into my eyes and I'm focused and I'm concentrating. That's when the madness starts, and it's just, I think it's a really cool experiment. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world in the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Pretty44. It's so weird that I can't do it. Hashtag Barretto runs, hey, or Barretto runs, hey, that's what I do. Hashtag Barittyween. Yes, I love Barittyween. I'm having so much fun. Halloween is so soon. It's crazy. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.